Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm bringing you a quick and simple guide on Mahogany homes, which is a construction method that was introduced, which is kind of like not a normal construction method because you don't do it in your home. It's instead you basically go around to different houses throughout some different cities and either repair things in someone's house or like build them new furniture, and it gives you some okay construction XP as well as some points that you can use for some different rewards. So let me show you those now. The main reward point is in Falador here. Amy is kind of like the, I don't know, the contractor, or are you the contractor? Or are you the contractee? Either way, she's something, and if you can talk to her, she'll tell you about Mahogany homes. She'll give you contracts, and let's look at the reward shop. You can see you got like a carpenter's outfit down here, which is just like the other skill outfits in the game. Gives you 2.5% XP bonus, and costs some points. And then you got Amy's saw, which is an equipable saw. Supply crates, I think these just give you like planks and shit for construction. And plank sack, which is really good. I would recommend going for this first before any of the other items. That's really good for actually hollowed sepulchers. One thing it's really good for, because you don't even need to have planks out here. You can have planks in here, and then it'll take them right from the bag for like building the bridges. And it's also good for doing Mahogany homes, as well as probably construction maybe on Iron Man. I'm not sure. I don't plan on iron. But it could be good for that. It holds 28, like an entire inventory of planks, basically. There we go. Entire inventory of planks. Also, you have the Hosidius blueprints, which is what I went back for these to get, which is kind of what made me make this guide. It costs a lot of points, costs 2,000 points, and it took me a couple days, but it was definitely worth it because it gives you a cool house theme, which I'll go show off to you right now. Alright, so check this out. This is the Hosidius house theme. I thought it looked pretty nice. And this is like all on a whim. I was like looking at redecorating my house, and I'm like, I like that theme. Went to go get it, and he's like, oh, sorry, you need the Hosidius blueprints. I go to the GE, right? Try to buy them, boom, you can't fucking buy them. So I'm like, okay, great. And that's what started the whole journey here. Let me put the roofs on so you can see the saucy looking roofs. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So anyone that's got this house theme is a champion, and it looks pretty nice. So, okay, without further ado, let's just get into, what we actually need to know. Let's get you learned, okay? Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to go over some things I recommend having that if you have them, it's going to make it really nice. And if you don't have them, don't worry, it's going to be okay, but this is just like super good, cool efficiency and all that. One is a crafting cape for a quick teleport to bank. Obviously, you don't need 99 crafting to do this, but it'll help. Another one is 96 magic for spellbook swap and the lunar spellbook. You'll see why that's really handy. NPC contact, rune pouch, Zarek's talisman for teleporting to Hosidius quickly with the Glade teleport, because Hosidius is one of the cities that has some houses in it that you can do this in. And then I like a Mist Battle Staff and a Tome of Fire for providing me with some unlimited runes for some good TPs. And in my rune pouch, I got Law runes, Cosmic runes, and Astral runes. This is all part of the plan. If you can copy like this exact setup, I would do it. As well as the Ring of Endurance is nice, so you don't have to restore run energy as much, but that's not really a big deal. I'll show you why later. If you don't have a crafting cape, I guess maybe like a Ring of Dueling for Castle Wars teleports would be the next best thing you could have there in your ring slot. And then just as much graceful outfit as you can get, which is going to make your run energy last a lot longer and whatnot. Also, let me talk about some plugins real quick that you should get, which are going to help out. Okay, so let's look over here at the plugins in RuneLite. First, I recommend getting, actually go down to the plugin hub at the bottom and look up Mahogany, and you'll want to install the Mahogany Homes one. Just install that, and what that's going to do is give you a nice overlay and whatnot for Mahogany Homes. I'll show you. Also, I like menu entry swappers. If you go to the UI portion of that, one is for NPC contact. That makes it if you hold down shift, it'll left click on the last person, which in this case can be Amy. So if we want to get a contract, it just is kind of nicer to not have to right click or whatever. And then you can talk to her and you can get a contract. I'll talk about that in a bit. Let me just select this one for now, an expert contract. And then also under menu entry swapper extended, click on that, go down to UI swap and set that to standard spellbook. That's just going to make it so you can left click and get to the standard spellbook instead of having to right click or go to this menu here and whatnot for spellbook swap, which is going to be really handy for our teleports. So let me go to this contract I just got in Hosidius and show you the ropes. Okay, so I'm going to teleport with my Xeric's Talisman to Glade, and that plugin tells me up here, reminds me what house I'm at, so it's this one over here, and you'll just go in. Okay, and then once we're in, you'll see that all the stuff highlighted is the stuff that we're going to have to build or whatever. So you can remove and then select the one that you are doing for your contract, and you're basically just going to go ahead and do this until everything is built/repaired. So I'll come up here, do this a couple more times. Boom. Repair the mirror. Okay, and then when you're all done, you'll get the arrow that will tell you that they're happy with the work. You go back down, you're going to talk to the homeowner, and you'll get a boost of construction XP, as well as you can get a cup of tea, which will restore your run energy after each run. So that's why the Ring of Endurance isn't really that necessary. It's just like, you know, a nice flex item to have if you got the crafting cape and you can afford it. It's going to need to be charged, though, with at least 500 charges for the passive effect of making your run last twice as long if you want that to be active. Okay, so let's not get the cart too far ahead of the horse here. Let me go back and talk about the inventory and the contracts and all the important stuff. So let's start from getting a contract. You can get a contract from any of the cities in which the Mahogany Home estate agents are in. So there's 4 of them. One is Falador. You can talk to Amy. Another one is Baroque up here. And it's going to be wherever the estate agent houses is. They also have the red symbol with Mahogany Homes, so you can talk to people there. Next one is going to be Ardoin. Okay, so it's right here in this house. And then also you have Hosidius, which is where we were just at, in their estate agent home up here. That's mainly if you don't have NPC contact, that would be the best way to get the contracts. And also for the contracts, there's going to be a total of 4 houses per city, which I believe it's, or no, I'm sorry, I think it's 3 houses per city with a total of 4 cities. So there's 12 different houses/locations that you're going to have to go to. And you'll start to memorize these over time as you go to and be like, oh, okay, I know where that one's at. And also with that Mahogany Homes plugin, it's going to make it just really nice and simple to keep track of everything. So let me get a contract here and show you these. Okay. Also another good thing, quick tip, if you have a mouse that has like buttons on the side, you can bind some of the buttons to F keys to make it like easier to get to your magic thing, or maybe hit one for 4 so you can, or whatever number contract you're getting. Okay, so I'm going to contact Amy, ask for a contract, and then there's 4 levels. Beginner has no requirement, and then you can see that the construction level goes up for each one. And the main differences here are going to be the XP you get and the type of planks that you use per contract. I think beginner is just regular planks, novice is oak, adept is teak, and expert is mahogany. So it obviously is going to get more expensive then per contract, but you get more XP per contract with higher ones and then more points. If you're going for the long run, if you want XP and points, I recommend doing expert contracts because, like for instance, with those Hosidius blueprints I got, they cost 2,000 points, and you get 5 points for expert contract and 4 points per adept. So that doesn't sound like much, but it took me 400 contracts to get the Hosidius blueprints, and that would be an entire 100 extra contracts if you do the adept. So if you got the money to expend, I do recommend doing that. And it's nice XP and whatnot, so I mean, we all know that construction's an expensive skill. This is just a way to make it a little bit cheaper. Like, I could see this for Iron Men or people that don't have as much GP being like a really good option to just do some training and get the different rewards from here. So anywho, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and select Expert for now for purposes of demonstration. He'll tell me where the house is. It's in Ardoin. And let's set up our inventory. So as many planks and stuff as you can get, the better. Like I said, plank stack is really good, but you're not going to have that yet, most likely, unless you are for some reason watching this video after you have it. And then also, you can even make a little tab for Mahogany Homes, so I have all my stuff in here that I need. The bank tag plugin, really nice on RuneLight there. So usually I want maybe 2 or 3 steel bars per inventory, and then just fill the rest up with whatever planks you got, and we're going to go there now. So I'll use my spellbook swap, go to Ardoin, or if you don't have that, like I said, you can use teletabs. Even a house with teleports in it just won't be as quick. And then I'm going to run to the house that I need to get to, which is over here, so I'll speed this up. And here we are once again. Then you're just going to go in, destroy everything, and then rebuild it. You can use your keyboard for this too, so like 4 is the option for mahogany stuff. So like I said, I had 2 mouse buttons bound when I did this, because my mouse has 2 buttons on the side. And I had one bound to F3, which is my spellbook button, so I could just quickly get there. And I had the other one bound to 4, which is really nice. So it like corresponds for when I talk to Amy over the thing, I can hit 4 and select a contract, and then I can also use it to hit 4 to build whatever I'm building. So once you get into the float, not too bad. So I'll build this last thing, and boom, and climb down the ladder over here. Talk to Ross, who's looks like he's eating a lot of food there. Get some XP, get a cup of tea if you want it, or you can just get another contract right away and keep running them. So that's kind of it, honestly, for the basics. You know, a lot of this is just those little tips on ways to make it quicker and faster. That way you can kind of, you know, just be efficient as you run through this. And yeah, it's a pretty chill way of doing this. This house is like one that's far up there, and honestly, that's kind of it. You just keep doing it. Now, so on my way up to this house, as you can see, like I said, here's a Mahogany Homes agent. However, you can get contracts from any of these agents, but Amy and Falador is the only one that you can actually get the rewards from, just FYI. So yeah, have fun with your Mahogany Homes journey, like this guy here, White Hat Aqua. And good luck for whatever you're going for. If you're going for that sexy Hosidius house blueprint, then, you know, have fun going for that. Or if you're going for XP or whatever. Hope this little video, little guide was informative for you and gave you a nice introduction to what Mahogany Homes are. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, guys, and we will see you next time with whatever guide I make next. I think I'm looking at a gauntlet guide because I've really enjoyed that when I was learning it and doing the pet hunting and whatnot. So that'll probably be what's on the menu next, unless I have another small thing or something. But that'll be the next big one. So anyways, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and peace out.